What's up, guys? Welcome back to Scum, and you guys voted, and we're taking the plane. So, yeah, if we die, I'm blaming you guys. Not really, because it'll be my crappy piloting skills. Anyway, I cleared out the inventory a little bit. I put some of the most valuable stuff in the truck, and I moved the truck to just outside that little tunnel when we came in. Somebody in the comments suggested moving it away from the airfield so that if we die, we don't have to try and get back onto the airfield to get back to our truck. So we did that, and we should be ready to go. Now, I took a look at the controls for flying the planes, and it doesn't look overly complicated, so maybe we won't die? Maybe. I'm not gonna bet on anything. How do I start the plane? There we go. Okay, we're gonna die before we even get out of the hangar. Oh crap! Okay, this may have been a mistake. Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh crap! No, don't crash into things. Oh. Okay. This is gonna be dicey, guys. Also, I hope I hope the fuel in this lasts a good while. Feeling slightly chilly. Well, yeah, I mean, we're way the hell up here, I would imagine so. I should have put the pilot jacket on, I guess. Okay, okay. I kinda have the controls, I think? Maybe? So we're gonna take a little tour of the island. I'm sorry that the plane is loud. Hopefully it's not too loud for you guys. And if you look off to our right, you have a nice little coastal town. With some tropical islands. A beautiful vacation spot. Look at, well, I was gonna say look at that beautiful blue water, and then it got cloudy. And we're gonna be crossing the river now. If you look off to your left, you can see just how far it goes up to the mountains. And if you look way off to your left there, you can actually see the dam that feeds that river. We'll visit that location on the tour here shortly. And another beautiful coastal town. Funny little history lesson about this town. This is where I got mauled to death by a bear. So, you know, all of these places have just a rich, rich history. Oh, and if you look off to our right over here, you'll see a shipwreck. One of the many historical locations here on the island. And a beautiful tropical island right next to the shipwreck. Once again, another beautiful vacation spot. And off to our right now, you'll see a lighthouse, one of many on the island. More coastal towns. You know, our beautiful island has a lot of wonderful vacation spots. If you like the beach, We have plenty of coastal towns. We have beautiful country um, locations as well. Sorry, this is my first time giving a tour. I really hope you guys can hear any of this over the plane. Because for me, it's very loud. And would you look at that, my aviation skill improved. Hot diggity. And there's another beautiful lighthouse. It has its own dock down there, as well as its own little island off in the bay there. And another beautiful vacation spot right down here, this wonderful little uninhabited island. It's a great getaway for couples. You'll be very secluded there, lots and lots of privacy. And over here you have one of our industrial ports where we get all of the supplies in for all of the residents here on the island. And now off to our right, you'll see all of the other islands that we have here. Tell you what, let's go explore one of those. Beautiful, beautiful places here. And another lighthouse out there. You see, this island even has power. And roads even. So you can visit these islands without having to sacrifice the comforts of home. Then over here we have a very secluded island with its own helipad. Unfortunately, no helicopter. And a nice little coastal town here with ferries down there. You can take tours of the bay. They're not operational currently. You know, this is our off season right now. But you do have these beautiful, beautiful local towns here. Very friendly locals. And another wonderfully secluded island over here. And look at this beach. God, is that a tropical getaway or what? Beautiful place. The only house on this island is this lighthouse. And you can stay there. It's a bed and breakfast. Wonderful, wonderful location. And look how far off the coast it is. It's very secluded. You'll have all the privacy you could ever want. And over here, we have some of our sustainable energy wind turbines. You have to be careful flying around these. We don't want to hit any of them. That would be very bad. It would result in this flight being incredibly short and extremely painful for everyone involved. But look how big this island is. I mean, you could explore this island for a long time just on its own. In fact, many people actually live on this island, but it's still a wonderful tourist destination. I'm not 100% sure what that is. This is my first tour. They didn't give me all of the pamphlets, so I apologize if I don't mention certain things. And more windmills over here, or wind turbines, my apologies. And over here you have our train station. Yes, we have trains here on the island. We use trains for transporting a lot of the goods from the ports to all of the little towns. You can also take a rail tour of certain parts of the island. And the train ride includes a free lunch. So definitely check that out if you're in this area. You won't regret it, I promise. It's very affordable. And off to your left there, we have another one of our shipping ports. This one is specifically for this island. As you can see, this island here is quite large. It needs its own port. And here again, straight ahead of us, is another one of our resort islands. Very secluded. We have many of these for your vacation, pleasure trips, whatever. Sorry, I'm not good at this. And if you look off to our right down here, we're going to fly over it, is one of our trader outposts. There are many, many stores here where you can buy all sorts of souvenirs and gifts. They even have a runway where you can take more plane tours, just like this one. But these outposts here are where you're going to find a majority of our gift shops, as well as our doctors, all reside in these locations. So if you have any medical emergencies, just contact one of those outposts and they'll get you taken care of. And I'm going to try not to crash. Keyword is try. And if you look straight ahead of us there, you can see the wall. Now, a large portion of our island here has this wall to keep our residents safe. We need to keep out, any wild animals, etc. There are still wild animals. This is a game preserve after all. So you will still see wild animals here on the island. But this keeps out the real dangerous ones, and it also keeps our tourists from interacting negatively with the natural wildlife. The game preserve here, the main part of the island, the animals here are all accustomed to human interaction. The ones on the other side of the wall, not so much. So we try to keep tourists away from them. And also there are other locals on the island that don't wish to be part of the resort. So, this wall keeps tourists from venturing into places that they shouldn't go. Now, if you look off to our right there, you will see our nuclear power plant. I've never actually visited there myself, but I would strongly caution against visiting there without proper protective gear. If you look at the trees there, you can see how a lot of them look discolored. That's due to excessive radiation, which is why we're not going to get too close to that zone. Okay, we do not want to expose anybody to radiation, as we do not have liability insurance for that, and we don't want any lawsuits. But if you do have proper radiation protection, you can take tours of the irradiated zone over there. It's a beautiful place. It's very creepy. So it's a wonderful place to go on Halloween. We actually have a haunted house set up over there. And now we're entering the snowy area, so I apologize if it's cold. I'm actually quite chilly myself because I was not smart enough to put on a coat before we came on this flight. But that's all right. Now, there's not a whole lot to see up here, but this is a wonderful place to come visit if you don't like all the towns and whatnot. You just want to get away from it all. There's some beautiful lakes up here. And once again, we're going to try not to crash into things. And here you can see more of the wall. And another beautiful lake over there. And if we maintain our present course, here in just a few minutes, we'll pass over another one of our outposts. This is a very beautiful one. And if you look off to your left over here, you can see our ski resort. I don't know that it operates as a ski resort most of the year, but that's what we use it for, at least for tourists. And you can see some little small towns dotting the landscape around here. As I said, this up here is much more secluded. You're not going to see a whole lot of towns and whatnot. But if you like to just get up into the mountains, if you like to be secluded, if you want to try your hand at skiing or ice fishing, this is the place to do it. And if you look straight down there, there we go, you'll see an octagon. We do actually have entertainment here, where you can see mixed martial arts fighting, boxing, etc. And down there as well, there is actually a dance club. Now, you'll have to make it all the way up here to get to it, but trust me, it's worth it. It's something that you would not expect on an island like this. Now, if you look down here, you see this island in the middle of the lake? That is the outpost for this area. Once again, you can take plane tours from this outpost. And you can try your hand at ice fishing from up here. Very friendly people up here. And here we're coming up on the dam. And yes, you can drive over the top of the dam, but look at that drop. In fact, hiya! And you see, then the dam feeds into the river. We'll do a loop around so that you guys can see the dam from this side. And we're also back into the warmer areas. So I apologize if anyone got cold, but I appreciate your patience. And we're still going to try not to kill us. And here's the dam from this side. You can see just how massive it is. In fact, you don't really get the scale of it in this plane here. We're going to try to get low here. See how it is quite large as we continue to approach it. And we need to try not to crash into it. Our insurance doesn't cover stupidity, so they probably made a mistake when hiring me as a pilot. Now, you can get to the top of the dam from down there. There is a hiking trail. It's a very strenuous hike, very steep, rocky terrain. So you probably want to, prepare for it, be in good shape, bring proper equipment, have good hiking shoes, etc., etc. And here you can see some of the farmland that we have, where we cultivate a lot of the food on this island. All of the food available in the restaurants all over the island is all locally produced. And all of the fish are locally caught. And over here, we have the largest city on the island. We actually recently did a brief tour of the city, but here you can get a good idea of just how large it is. There's a sports arena down there, and there's various apartments for rent if you would like to live here. There are also various places, other beds and breakfasts and hotels and such. But if you really like the cities and you want to explore some other gift shops and other forms of entertainment, this would be the place to do it. And there's ooh! You see here where we have sporting events. So all sorts of entertainment here on the island. And I mentioned that there is wildlife on this island. This is a game preserve. However, they do allow for guided hunting on the island. I know not everyone is into that, but for those of you that are, it is allowed on the island with a permit, of course. But that's also where we get some of the local meat from. And here we are back at the airfield. Now, I'm not exactly sure how to land. That's probably not something you want to hear from your pilot. But, I'm sure it'll all be fine. You guys have already paid, right? Okay. So long as you sign the waivers, correct? Okay, so long as you sign the waivers, we're all good. Ooh, don't hit the power lines. Oh, don't cut the engines too much. Ooh, I just said don't cut the engines too much. another happy landing. Now, I actually don't know how to back the plane up. So I guess this is the end of our tour. Thank you for flying Air Flaley. And please don't forget to give us a 5-star rating. So we hope you enjoyed your tour, and feel free to disembark at any time. And now it's oddly quiet. Now, I really don't know how to back up the plane, so it's stuck there now, unfortunately. My original plan was actually to try to take the plane home, you know, wrong button. You know, try and get it back to our cabin here and land it somewhere there. But I don't really know what the point of that would be. You know, because there's not a whole lot of reason for us to have the plane itself. I'm not even sure if you can refuel those at the gas stations or not. My guess is you have to go in with a gas can, but I could be wrong. Now, where the hell is our truck? It's over that way, isn't it? Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the air tour there. And we may actually just end this video here as a short video, just primarily showcasing the plane and the tour of the island, and then we can pick it up back at the truck later. Actually, I want to check that bunker first. Hello there. Can I get you from here? No. Can't even aim at you from here. Look at you now. You betcha. Yeah. God, I love having a sight on this bow. It is so nice. Thank you. Okay, well, I think we're going to call this video here. Just from the standpoint of there's not a whole lot more for us to do until we get back to the truck. And even then, it's just going to be driving to whatever location we go to next, which probably needs to be a trader. It either needs to be a trader or we need to go home and build some storage. I'm kind of leaning towards a trader, just so we can get more money for stuff. That way we can buy something. We need like a weapons cleaning kit for sure. Actually, possibly multiple weapons cleaning kits. And maybe a vehicle repair kit if we don't have one already. But anyway, I think we're going to call this video here. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for flying Air Flaley. I hope you enjoyed the island tour. If you did enjoy the tour, please leave a like. Maybe subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Leave comments saying if you liked it or not. You know, if you'd like to see more just stuff like that, you know, as opposed to just wandering around the island looting stuff, shooting things. If you'd like to see more just kind of lighthearted stuff like that, you know, let me know in the comments. Like I said, I want these videos to be what you guys want to watch. You know, I have fun just playing this game, so it doesn't really matter too much to me what we do. I just want it to be fun for you guys. So, with that being said, let me know what you guys want to see. And also, like I said, if we're going to go hit a trader, if there's any particular stuff, gear, weapons, whatever you want to see, let me know and we'll try to get it. Okay? So, thank you guys again so much for watching the video. And I will see you in the next one.